But Co, well done.
Thanks.
You fought so hard out there. First set seemed like she was a little bit more on that front foot, but you got real positive and real front facing in that second set. What were some of the adjustments you wanted to make?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like in Doha and in the first set, too, I let her control the tempo too much. And today I was just trying to do more on my racket. I felt like I was practicing really well this week, so I was just like, I wanted it to translate. And, it didn't translate fully, but it did translate when I needed it most, and I think that's all that matters.
100%. I always think it's such a positive thing when, let's say you don't start a match necessarily ideally, but you finish really strong. It's a tough thing to do in the midst of a match. How were you able to continue finding better and better tennis as the match went on?
Yeah, I think I was trying to focus a lot on my feet and make sure that that was moving, especially because she hits the ball so flat and low that there's not a lot of room for error. So, yeah, I think I was just trying to focus on my feet first before anything.
I thought the third set might have been your best serving set as well.
Yeah.
What adjustments did you make to have a good serving set?
Yeah, I think just slowing down some of the serves on the first, and I think also like using the new balls to my advantage when it was time, maybe not going for like as small of targets and just letting the new balls fly for me, and then just being smart with the serve, trying to get it up, mix it up, taking some pace off, and then applying pace. And I know I can do that with my serve, so I think just trying to remember that it doesn't always have to be as big as I want it to be all the time.
You know, whenever we see you fight your way through matches, it's one of my most favorite things to watch, the way you compete out there. When things get challenging out there, how much of that do you enjoy, the struggle of it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a lot less stressful and easier to win when you're cruising.
Sure.
But I think these matches, especially the adversity, just everything that happened in Indian Wells and just a lot going on off court too. So just being able to push through those moments and be here. And yeah, I think I approached the match that every match is a plus. I wasn't expecting to play this tournament. I think if it wasn't Miami, I probably wouldn't be playing it. So, yeah, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and compete.
Can you talk us through how it was to retire from Indian Wells and sort of that period from then to now?
Yeah, I think it was weird because obviously I don't do that often. And, yeah, it was kind of like a weird injury. I think it was a nerve thing, and I still feel it at times. Today I felt it a little bit, but it wasn't nearly as intense as Indian Wells. So I think overall it's been getting less and less every day. Not sure when it completely will go. There's moments where I go through like practices and don't feel it, and sometimes I do, but it is getting less and less every day. So I think that's a positive sign. And yeah, I mean, good thing is I don't think this is a long-term thing. I think it's just managing it now. But for sure, I feel like by the time clay comes around, it won't even be a thought.
No strapping, so that means it's definitely trending in the right direction.
Yeah, I tried practicing with strapping, and it's just not what I wanted to do, and it doesn't really look that good. So I thought about maybe doing an arm sleeve like Tommy this week, but at the end, I just decided that the strapping honestly probably felt more awkward because I'm not used to it. So yeah. I was just like, it is either no strapping or I'm not playing. So yeah,
it's a tough area to tape up too.
Yeah.
Home event over here. So many beautiful things about it. What are some of the things you love the most about playing a home event?
Yeah, I think my brother Cody, he's really loud in the crowd.
Can you hear him specifically?
Yeah, I can hear him like screaming like really loud, and he has a scream that's kind of scary a little bit. And one time I think she had an unforced error, and he like yelled "Let's go" very loud. And obviously I'm not gonna tell him that in the match. I'm like, maybe not the right moment. It was an important point, but I was like, maybe not the right moment. But he comes from baseball, so he comes from a baseball background where they're talking trash like while the batter's swinging and stuff. So it's no ill harm. It's just different environment for him for sure.
It's all love though.
Yes,
where do you get that? But you must have a ton of friends that come out here too?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, today I have more family than friends. I think some friends will be coming later if I keep winning, hopefully. But yeah, I think also just my grandparents letting them be able to see me play is cool. And just looking up at my box and seeing my family is, I think, the most fun and made me want to go the extra mile today.
Amazing. You said something interesting about maybe not the ideal preparation coming in with the injury. So you know what? I'm going to kind of keep expectations low. I'm just going to give it my best the whole event. You're such a great champion who I know every event you go into, it's just about winning the title. Is that sort of a different balance coming in with slightly lower expectations?
Yes and no. I think I really want to win this tournament so bad because it is my home tournament, and then it's also just like, okay, maybe I didn't have the best preparation, but I don't know. I feel like anything can happen at any moment, and I do feel like I'm capable of a lot. But definitely, I think setting the expectations lower just allows me to free up and not expect like too much of myself given the circumstances. And I think I would be doing myself a disservice going into this week, knowing I can go out there and play my best because I am someone that I have pride in my practice and pride in my work. So I think I'm playing my most confident when I know I've been working the hardest, and I've been working hard with what I have, but obviously not ideal, but that's okay. I think these are moments you learn in my career, and there's going to be matches where I don't feel 100% in the future. I think because I'm young, I'm just used to feeling 100% most of the time. So maybe this is something I'll need to know like later down the road if I'm entering Grand Slam and want to fight through. And yeah, there's plenty of slams. I'm sure a lot of people can attest that they didn't feel their greatest and end up winning. So I think I'm going to use this as learning experience for in the future. Hopefully not too many injuries, but I mean, it's a long life on tour, so it's bound to happen.
Beautiful, beautiful perspective, and we love watching the way you fight. Coco, congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done.